Mrs. Heron. I'm up here at Susan Phillips. Hope you guys are all doing well. And when we left off, if I look at the calendar, it was on that the hero day, day 20, right? It was Wednesday, the 20th. So if we turn this, today is Thursday, toodle-la, toodle-la, toodle-la. Today is Thursday, toodle-la, toodle-la, my darling. All right. So after Wednesday comes Thursday. I know you know how to spell day, D-A-Y. Let's review. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7. So today is Thursday. Keeping track of the days of the week with those butterflies, also known as mariposas. So after 20 comes 21, right? A 2 and a 1. We know it's May, although it is only spelled with 3 letters. It is a long month. So it is May, it is May, a special month, a special month. A time to say I love you, a time to say I love you to my mother dear, to my mother dear. And then we have our chant. M-A-Y, M-A-Y, 31 days, 31 nights, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, May, yay, all right? So here we are, friends, and you can tell we're getting towards the end of the month of May because look, I don't have a lot of space left on my calendar. And if I go over here and I turn the card over, after 20 is 21. And let's just count those cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 was an even number, right? So what color comes after our AB pattern? If we're down here, say it if you know it. It's white. White is right. So 21 is odd. Any number that ends in a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 will you be mine? Odd, odd, odd. 21 is odd. So we put it together and we say the date with my very fancy wand that Mrs. Crawford made me. It used to just be like a stick. And then she put the star on it and then she wrapped it with, I don't know, all kinds of fun stuff. And then Paula Crawford just makes everything so fun, just so magical. So today is Thursday, May the 21st, the year 2020, right? Okay. And if we look at our number line, I was using like 2 different colors. I don't know if you guys noticed, of blue. And yesterday was our palindrome number of 121, but forwards and backwards it was 121. And then I tried to go over it with like a different marker. And so it's there, but it just looks a little, I don't know, a little scribbly scrabbly. And I often tell you guys not to scribble scrabble. I didn't do it on purpose, but what comes after 21? Say it if you know it. 22. So that would be a 1 and then a 2 and a 2, right? 122. So if we build it in the pocket chart, it looks like this. Add a straw in the one's pocket. There are 2 straws in the one's pocket. 2 bundles of 10, right? 10, 20. And then in the hundreds, there are 10 bundles of 10. So, oh, sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. It should be 122. There we go. That's why we always like to check. 1, 2, 2. Okay, 122. One of the things before we check in with inch and miles is I want you guys to look up here. This is so important. We've talked about these numbers for a long time. The teen numbers, right? So 11 is a double repeating digit, 1 and a 1. 12, we say it's a dozen. Then we get into those teen numbers. We never say 13, but we say 13. And then we say 14. We never say 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then there we go, 20. That was our second zero of the hero day. And then you know the procession. We go all through the 20s and the 30s, but this is super important. Let's count backwards. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Let's just skip count by odd numbers. Any number that ends in a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 will be mine. So look up here. 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. And then the even numbers. Any number that ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? We can start here with 12. And then it goes 14, 16, 18, and 20. Those are even numbers. And we know it's a pattern. Odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, right? So that is super important. I'm going to just review a tiny little bit. We talk about what comes before a number, what comes after a number, and what comes between. So just a little tiny bit. If I were to ask you what comes after 12, so it would be behind. After 12 is 13. If I said what comes before 15, that's what's in front of. So here's 15, and in front of 15 is 14. And then we have those sandwich numbers, right? What comes between, in the middle of a number, what comes between 15 and 17? It would be 16. I'm going to do it one more time. What comes after 17? Use your brain. 18. What comes before 12? 11. And then the little sandwich number, what comes between 18 and 20? 19. So that's a really, really good skill that you guys should always be practicing. What comes before, after, and between numbers. It just really will help your brains just think not just about rote counting, but placements, like where are numbers, okay? So we do it all the time in the classroom. All right, I'm looking at my May tooth, and I think, and I'm pretty sure, I saw a little friend yesterday who came by my house in her car, eating an apple, practicing, you know, that skill of social distancing. And she said she had a wiggly tooth, and her initials are CH. And I was so excited for her. So if you know who it is, I said she. It's not Clinton Hackett, he's a boy, but Charlotte Horgan. So if you lose a tooth in the month of May, remember the poem of the week is, my tooth fell out and left a space so big my tongue can touch my face. I miss my tooth, as you can guess, but then I have to brush one less. So I would love, I know it was on the top. I don't feel like it was like right in the middle, but I feel like it was like one over to the right. So we hope Charlotte loses a tooth. Okay, so now inch and miles. Inch and miles. Getting so close to that pyramid. Wooden sent them on a journey to find out the meaning of success. I will recite the poem really quickly because he was like, hey, Inch, Miles, what does it mean to be successful? And he said, success isn't having trophies or toys. It isn't a medal or friends of your choice. What is success? That's easy to see. It's trying to be the best you can be. Don't worry what others might have or might say when trying your best. Success comes your way. So they met Axelrod. He talked about hard work. And then in Rod of the Redbird, enthusiasm. Charlie the Chimp, friendship. Shep the Sheepdog, loyalty. Betty the Bumblebee, cooperation. Tess the Troutfish, self-control. Rascal the Rabbit, alertness. Skittles the Squirrel, he was so fast, action. Fred the Frog, determination. Hugh the Horse, fitness. Ooh, we met her the other day. Silky the Spider, skill. And so we left off, Inch struggles with the tangled arms. Oh, and this is what's so funny. It says, Inch struggles with tangled arms to grab the whistle. You know what, friends? Every time I read this book, kids always point out, they're like, he's an inchworm. He does not have arms. And I'm like, I did not write this book, but if I did, I agree. Inchworms do not have arms. So, I'm not the author. I could have been. Inch struggles with tangled arms to grab the whistle. And he says, give it a big hooty toot toot. And so, there we go. He's the I in the word skill. Ooh, look at this. What does that look like? That, to me, looks like a lion. Grrr, growls a gravelly voice. You're very brave to be here. Louie is looming over Inch and Miles in a very ferocious looking state. We really don't want to be your lunch. We just need your help, says Inch and Miles. And you want to be my friend, says Louie the lion. Together, they explain, we're just trying to search for the final clues to Mr. Wooden's pyramid of success. Louie the lion growls, a friendly growl. Your teacher is my friend. And when I was a cub, right? So when lions are babies, they're called cubs. I was a cub. He taught me the important building block for his pyramid of success. So here he's going to say it. Here's Louie. They look really excited. Says, go team. Miles has some pom-poms and Inch is just like shouting out. The team comes first. I must confide. I'm always eager to help the pride. I'll sacrifice my own desires and do for them what is required. Your team is part of who you are, but don't forget, the team is the star. Your help, your support, and they cheer it to find success. Show strong team spirit. Inch and Miles kind of look up at Louie. His teeth are long. His breath is bad, sorry. Team spirit it's eager to do what is best for your team. That's important. If you want to try your best, says Miles. Louie growls in agreement, but adds, you better run along. It's almost lunchtime, and I'm getting really hungry. Miles is pretty sure that Louie is joking, but nevertheless, Inch quickly blows the whistle and says, thanks for the clue, Louie. we got to get out of here. I know it's lunchtime. So, team spirit. And this means be eager to help your team. Always be eager to help your team, right? And you know what's interesting about that is that, even though he kind of looked hungry, he kind of looked scary, he was ready for lunch, he had sharp teeth, he had some bad breath. That's why I tell you to brush your teeth. So, checking in with kindergarten. Got 2 languages, and we're going to do this. If you lived in the United States of America and you spoke English, you would say hello or hi, H-I, hi, okay? If you lived in Korea and you spoke Korean, you would say annyeong, annyeong kindergarten. So we've had like a lot of firsts, I think, this year here at Susan Phillips. And I'm going to check in with Kinder Bear. And he said that the 2 Kinder Bears today are both girls. I said both, right? Usually it's just one person. There's been a couple times we've had more than one, but that doesn't happen often. Like when we started doing this whole distance learning, everybody was Kinder Bear for a while. But these are girls, and their last name's supposed to start with an S. Pretty sure you're probably already like shouting it out, and the first friend's name starts with a C, and the other friend's name starts with an S. Twins. Do we have twins? Twins in the classroom. Cameron and Sydney Schwer. And they are both Kinder Bear for a whole host of reasons. I know they've been working hard on the activities. I think Sydney is liking a bit of the work, wanting it. Cameron is checking in to see what her friends are doing. But I will have to say that their moms have been super supportive of Susan Phillips and being helpful. And Kinder Bear, he watches all of that, and he is so grateful for the love and the support and the hard work and the dedication and the team spirit that Louie just talked about. Be eager to help your team, and that, my friends, is huge. So, 2 Kinder Bears today. Oh, I actually have 2 Kinder Bear badges. One for Cameron and one for Sydney. Do whatever you want with these. Make them as fun as you want. But Cameron and Sydney are our Kinder Bears. Pledge ready. Right hand over your heart. Okay. We are ready. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am glad I am American. I am proud I am American. I will be a good American in whatever I say and do. All right, looking outside. Still think it's pretty sunny. S-U-N-N-Y, 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 and sunny was the weather. S-U-N-N-Y, 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 and sunny was the weather. So friends, I'm kind of thinking, wow, that's a lot of sunny days. If we count, remember, touch each thing you count when you're counting rotely, counting by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was our first zero, the hero day. It was 10. So we have had 10 sunny days in the month of May. 1 cloudy, and then 0 windy, rainy, foggy. It's still pointing to sunny, and it is still spring. Okay. All right, if you need to pause, get your little alphabet books out. We're going to go through this because it is super important to me that we get these books finished because I love these books so much, and you've learned so much. So last time, I think that we talked. I don't know that we drew anything, but we did say, encourage you to do the letter T for Timothy Tiger. T, okay? You can think of so many things. So many things. U, it's a little more tricky. So get your books, pause it if you must, but umbrella bird represents the letter U. U says U says Every letter makes a sound, and U says Here we go. Here she is. So we have But remember, because she's a vowel, she can make 2 sounds. She can make the sound of or she can make her own sound of U. And I'm thinking, like, we could say for umbrella, or we could say U for Mrs. Garnieri's favorite animal, a unicorn. Do you hear the difference? Short vowel, long vowel, U, unicorn. So you hear both and U. That's what makes vowels kind of amazing, is they make 2 sounds and they show up in so many words and languages. So we have in your books, you know what to do. Make your uppercase U and your lowercase u. They look very similar, but one is larger than the other. So here we have, and I'll try to get close to you so you can see. We live in the United States of America, right? And we live in California, right? We talked about it. There are 50 nifty United States, okay, from the 13 original colonies. But we live in California. That's our state. Okay. So there's one, United States. I'll show you how I think we're going to do that. Oh, and just like umbrella bird, some of you have maybe seen these little parasols. Look, it's an umbrella. Sometimes if you go to like a fancy place, they put these in, like, you know, special little drinks, but umbrella. On a rainy day, it's a good thing to have. Umbrella. All right. And then we have, as I said, Mrs. Garnieri's favorite. I think on her last birthday, she had a unicorn themed party, right? The magical, mysterious horse, right? So, there it is, a unicorn. Lots of you like unicorns. I always think of unicorns, butterflies, and rainbows together. Kind of super happy. Oh, this is interesting. Have you ever seen one of these? I know, who was it that told me that they rode their bike the other day and they took off their training wheels? I want to say it was Natalie, but I'm not sure. So here's the thing. This is called a unicycle, all right? So just really, I mean, one wheel. I mean, one on each side. A bicycle, bi means 2. A tricycle, which is probably what you guys like started out on, means 3, right? So 3 wheels. But a unicycle, I've never ridden one of these, and I don't know. But U. So you hear U in unicycle. All right, unicycle, bicycle, tricycle. But we're focusing on U, so unicycle. All right. Oh, I see the circus kind of, do 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 do. I couldn't do it. Oh yeah. One more umbrella. This actually looks a little bit like umbrella. I'm going to be sending you some pages for umbrella bird to color, right? All right, and then you know what, friends? Oh wait, I'm not ready yet. If you play baseball, batta, 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 swing, right? This guy, he stands behind the plate, right? Where the pitcher's throwing the ball. He gets to make all the calls. And they call him if you know it, sports fans, they call him the umpire. So he gets to say safe, or he gets to say you're out, or I don't know, swing again. Yeah, he's kind of like the officiator, the umpire, right? So he gets to call the shots for baseball. So for umpire. And then what everybody always laughs so much about, and it's kind of like when we read the book the other day, Dogs Don't Brush Their Teeth. Does anybody have any idea what these are? Do you know? If you play with Barbies, maybe you do. They're in my teaching tub. I'm going to show you. Do you know what they are? I hope you're all wearing them. I can only think of one friend who said she doesn't wear these to school. But underwear, right? Underwear. And underwear can come in so many different ways or shapes. I mean, boys can wear like boxers, or I don't know, they call them tidy whities, and girls can have, somebody told me the other day they have underwear that has the days of the week on them, which I find really helpful right now. So you have like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Just remember to change your underwear. And there is one funny song that I will share with you because kids seem to like it. So why not? He goes, underwear, underwear, how I itch in my woolly underwear. How I wish I'd gotten some made of cotton. I wouldn't be so itchy everywhere. Underwear, underwear. It's really important that you wear underwear. Okay, so the underwear song. Just, wear underwear. It's sanitary, I think. So if you look up here, I'm just going to do 2 things, maybe 3. I'm going to do an umbrella. That's part of my umbrella. And then, of course, you have to have the handle, right? Kind of looks like a J. And then you can decorate it however you want. Mine's going to be polka dot, I think. And the colors in our flag are red, white, and blue. So I'm going to write, we say USA, so U for United. I don't have white. White would be camouflage. I'm just going to do black here, which you know is my favorite color. United States. And then America would be A. The good old US of A. Right? There you go. And then if you want to draw a pair of underwear, you can. I'm going to make my boxers, I think. They look kind of like pants. They're long. There you go. Underwear. So make sure that you draw in your books, and then only VW. I always do XYZ together, so we're gonna kind of cram that out next week. The last thing that I have for you is a book that I did not get to read during TH week. I thought about it, and I went, oh my gosh, I forgot about it, right? So if you can see this, because the pictures are super important, it's called That's Good, That's Bad. So those are kind of the opposites, right? The opposite of good is bad. I love this book. Once upon a time, right? We know about that. Good story starter. There was a little boy who went to the ZOO, zoo. And he went with his mother and father. And they bought him a big, red, shiny balloon. Can you see it? Wow. It lifted him high, high, high up into the sky. Do you see him? Oh, that's good. And then the opposite is, no, that's bad. The balloon drifted for miles and miles and miles until it came to a hot, steamy jungle. And out of the branch, it broke on a tall, prickly tree. Pop! So right there, we've had two palindromes, which I have to show you. We had pop and wow, right? Pop and wow. Words that are spelled the same, forwards and backwards. We had wow first, W-O-W, and then we had pop, P-O-P. And the interesting thing about these words is not only are they palindromes, but they're often called onomatopoeias because they sound the way that they're spelled. So when we're like, wow, pop, right? That's what's kind of cool about this book. And it said, oh, that's bad. And then they said, oh, no, that's good. And then the little boy fell into a muddy river. Splat! So that would be an onomatopoeia. You can just hear it, splat. He climbed up onto a roly-poly hippopotamus, and he rode to shore. Giddy up! Oh, that's good. And they said, oh, no, that's bad. And usually when kids are in the classroom, they're like, no, that's good. They like to interject. 10 noisy baboons were squabbling in the grass by the river. They chased the little boy up a tree, and he was out of breath. Pant, pant, pant. You can almost hear it. Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. The baboons wanted to play vine swing with the little boy. Ooh, what fun. The little boy grabbed a vine and he swung out of their reach. Whee! So yeah, this book is filled with onomatopoeias. But if you look at this, I don't know if that looks like a vine. It says, oh, that's good. And it says, no, that's bad. Oh, friends. The vine was a big, scary snake that wiggled and hissed. Oh, that's actually bad. No, that's good. I mean, I'm not sure about you, friends, but I think that looks bad. Because the little boy lost his grip. Whoops! And he landed on the back of a giraffe. Hooray! Oh, actually, that's really good. Yeah, friends, no, that's bad. You see the pattern? Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Wow. The giraffe leaned over to drink some swampy water. Glug, glug, glug. The little boy slid down its neck and he fell into some quicksand next to an elephant. Slop. I don't know if you know about quicksand, but it's like sand, but it just will like make you sink. Oh, that's really bad. Nope. Actually, friends, that's good. The elephant grabbed the little boy with its trunk and he lifted it high up into his shoulders. Whoosh! Oh, actually, that's good. So do you see how the elephant's using his trunk to grab the little boy out of the quicksand? But they said that's bad. Wow. Here we go. To turn the page a little bit. The elephant thumped bumpily to a grassy plain where it stopped to feed, and the little boy climbed down its trunk and woke up in a daddy lion snoring in the grass. But actually it just says like Z. Oh, well, that's kind of bad. Actually, no, that's good. When the lion saw the little boy, it purred. Cats purr when they're happy. A lion is a big cat. Purr, purr. And the lion licked the little boy's face. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Oh, actually, that's good. Well, the little boy was all wet and sticky and yuck. And he ran deeper into the jungle. And it was dark. It was so dark. Woo, woo. The little boy was afraid. And he sat down and he started to cry. That hard cry. It was actually, boo, boo, boo. Oh, man, that's bad. Actually, no, that's good. Because his tears made such a big puddle that a stork came along to have a drink. Sip, sip. Once more of those onomatopoeias. And it picked the little boy up at its beak. Whoosh! So can you see the stork? Just picked that boy up. He was crying. Oh, that's actually good. Well, nope, that's bad. Oh, my goodness. The stork flew the little boy across the dark, windy sky. Flap, flap, flap. The little boy thought he would never see his parents again, and he began to sob that really hard, crying. Oh, that's bad. No, actually, that's good. Because the stork knew where it was going. It took the little boy back to the zoo and it dropped him into his parents' arms. Plop, right? Onomatopoeia, plop. His mother and father were so happy to see him, they gave him a big hug and a big kiss. Smack! And it says, oh, that's good. And the story ends, oh no, that's great. So I always love reading this book to children just because it really, I think, kind of grabs your imagination and you think, you know, oftentimes we're like, that's good. Oh, no, that's bad. No, that's good. That's bad. And there are so many things that can happen in our lives where we think things are good and then we think things are bad. And if you just keep practicing that really good skill of patience and perseverance, you might have a very happy ending after all. All right. So thank you and mwah, kiss and air hug.